Hey Bridgerton fans, welcome back to Newsnet. Today, we're diving deep into the newly released trailer for Bridgerton Season 3 Part 2, in which Colin and Penelope's engagement is rocked by secrets, suspicions, and emotional stakes. Stick around, there's so much to unpack. Where things left off. To get us all up to speed, in Part 1 of Season 3, Colin bridged the gap between friendship and something more when he helped Penelope navigate society's expectations and pursue a proper suitor. But he realized he couldn't deny what was stirring in his heart. The season ended in a dramatic twist. Colin proposes to Penelope. However, there's a major secret lurking beneath the surface. Penelope is Lady Whistledown, a secret known only to her and Eloise, one of the few confidants she trusts. That secret creates tension that the new trailer makes central. The engagement in the trailer. The trailer opens with the news of the engagement spreading throughout the town. The Bridgertons seem to welcome Penelope openly into the family fold. But not everyone is at ease. Colin's siblings Benedict and Anthony voice surprise at how suddenly this all unfolded. The secret burden, Penelope's double life. Penelope in public versus Penelope writing as Whistledown. The heart of the tension, Penelope's secret identity as Lady Whistledown looms over their engagement. Eloise, who discovered the secret earlier, pushes Penelope to come clean to Colin. In one of the trailer's most charged moments, Eloise tells Penelope, "Until he knows the real you, he cannot possibly love you." Penelope responds with tension. "Colin cannot discover my secret. Whistledown is power." There are also hints that Colin is already growing suspicious, noticing ink stains on her hands, to which Penelope lies that she's been writing letters. Conflict and suspicion, Colin's doubts. Colin's unease becomes more apparent in the trailer. He asks Penelope, "Is there some secret you are not telling me?" Penelope pushes back, "I can take care of myself." Colin retorts, in one of the more vulnerable lines, "Then what good am I to you?" The trailer builds a sense that their perfect romance is becoming strained by the weight of hidden truths. Eloise's ultimatum and pressure. Eloise emerges as a key emotional force here. She warns Penelope that if she won't come clean, she will reveal the secret herself. Throughout the trailer, Eloise's line, "He will find out," echoes like a warning. In some of the most dramatic shots, there is a toast made to truly knowing one another, a veiled threat that truth may soon erupt. Foreshadowing the reveal, what the trailer hints at. The trailer strongly hints the secret doesn't stay hidden forever. Near the end, Penelope looks panicked as a clock approaches midnight, an obvious symbolic moment. We see glimpses of confrontation, Penelope turning, only to find Colin behind her, possibly overhearing or catching her in a lie. The tension is not just personal, it has socio-political implications. Penelope's role as Whistledown places her in a position of power and risk in the town. What we know from later episodes. Before we move to theories, a few confirmed developments from later episodes. Spoiler alert, skip ahead if you don't want to know yet. Colin does find out Penelope is Lady Whistledown. He overhears or follows her to the printer and demands the truth, "You are Lady Whistledown?" Upon learning this, Colin accuses her of all the lies, hurts, and betrayals. He says, "I will never forgive you." Eloise and Penelope mend their relationship, though Eloise emphasizes Penelope must own the reconciliation themselves. Meanwhile, Penelope is blackmailed by Cressida Cooper, who falsely claims to be Lady Whistledown, demanding a large sum and control over a Whistledown column. Ultimately, Penelope reveals her identity to the full town during a royal event, couching it as a step toward authenticity and ownership. Colin comes to accept Penelope's duality, acknowledging the letters she wrote to him over time and recognizing that her voice and Whistledown are part of who she is. These shifts differ slightly from the books. In the adaptation, the reveal comes later, and the stakes are heightened to keep the audience guessing. Thematic depth, identity, power and love. What makes this arc so compelling is how it weaves together. Identity versus secrecy. Penelope's identity as Lady Whistledown empowers her, but secrecy isolates her. Her internal conflict becomes the central drama. Power dynamics. In a society that silences women's voices, Whistledown is a rare space of influence, which Penelope is reluctant to surrender. Trust, vulnerability, and forgiveness. Colin's suspicion and Penelope's guard provoke a crucible in which their love must either fracture or evolve. Mirrors and reflection. In the season's more intimate scenes, mirrors become symbolic. Penelope gazes at her reflection, seeing the truth she is not yet ready to share. Viewer theories and predictions. As always, Bridgerton fandom is buzzing with predictions. Some fans believe Colin will lash out but eventually protect Penelope, insisting on helping her confront blackmailers and defend her voice. Others think Eloise's role will deepen. Beyond betrayer or truth-teller, she becomes a guiding force in how Penelope reconciles her identities. Many speculate that the final moments of Part 2 will center on a public reveal, either forced or voluntary, and how the town responds. There's also debate about how faithfully the show will adhere to Julia Quinn's original novel, given the changes this adaptation has made to timing and character arcs. What do you think? Will Penelope choose silence or exposure? Can Colin forgive? Drop your theories in the comments below. So that's our breakdown of the Bridgerton S3 Part 2 trailer, a romance brimming with secrets, tests, and potential transformation. If you enjoyed this analysis, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the bell so you don't miss deeper episode breakdowns and commentary. Let me know in the comments, who do you trust more, Penelope, Colin, or Eloise? What's your prediction for how the secret will change everything? Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep gossiping the kind Whistledown would approve of.